Hey guys, Coach Amelia Adair here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are feeling good and doing good. I've just been on the run, so I'm just trying to pop in from time to time when I can. And I just want to say thank you guys for the consistent support. And I want to talk about a different topic today. I want to have story time. So it's one of those touchy subjects, but is definitely, I don't have no secrets with you guys. I'm very transparent. So it came in my heart, and I'm just like, let's talk about it. Like, I'm sure there's some women out there who was just like me and, stayed in abusive relationships. And then there's a lot of people that don't understand why people stay in abusive relationships. But just, so you guys know, like, we don't realize we in an abusive relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just assume, excuse me. Well, I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm gonna just speak for myself. I'm not even gonna say we, because it sounds foolish to a lot of people. Like, why would you stay if you getting beat? But a lot of times people are really in love. You know what I'm saying? Or they think they in love, but they're not understanding that that's not love. You know what I'm saying? So for me personally, I was in a 3-year abusive relationship. And this was some years ago. So I'm definitely okay. Thank God. Obviously I'm alive. I'm here to share my story with you guys. But I was in an abusive relationship for 3 years. And at first, like, how can I say? I didn't realize, like, okay, this fighting thing, it's real frequent. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when you in it, you in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you thinking like, okay, this is gonna be the last fight. So every time you have a fight with your partner, you make up, that makeup feels so real. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, all right, we got it out, we good, we on the same page, we good. But then the cycle continues. You know what I'm saying? And when that cycle continues, every time you have a fight, that's what you tell yourself. This is the last time. This is the last time. And it's like, when you go back after the first, altercation, it's like you make it worse because you fall deeper into the trance and you feel more insecure. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm getting beat because you start blaming yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting beat because no one else is gonna want me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is for me. This is what I am on this earth to do, and that's be in this relationship, this abusive relationship with this other individual. You know what I'm saying? You, damn. Oh, my low battery came up. I'm like, no, don't pause. I'll say some good stuff. So, I knew I had to charge my phone, but anyway, so I don't know how long I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna just try to, breathe and say I might have a part 2. So I don't know how deep this is gonna get, but stay tuned, because more than likely I'm gonna have a part 2 if I go, if it just cuts off, because I'm gonna just upload it. I know I'm not perfect. I'm gonna just put it out there. Okay. So, right, guys. So when you in this abusive relationship, every time you survive a fight that you and a partner have, you are beating yourself up internally. You know what I'm saying? So inside you're like, well, I'm not even that cute. Or you're like, well, you're confused, like, well, they love me, so I know if they love me, then, you know what I'm saying? And just the FYI, this was not my latest relationship. This abusive relationship was actually while I was in college. So when I was getting my bachelor's degree, this is when I was getting abused. And I didn't think I was getting abused because I was fighting back. So because I was fighting back, I'm thinking we just having a fight. And if you're from, New York, y'all fight. You know what I'm saying? We fight, and it's kind of normal. I don't know where you guys are from, but when you live in New York, it's normal to fight your battles literally. So we were actually both from New York. So like, we want to see who's bigger, who's better, kind of thing. Like it's very childish. And so we in this abusive relationship, and then after we would fight, I would go to my friends, right, and I'll be like, we just had a fight. I'm done. It's over. Excuse me. I can't stand it. I'm done. And then the next day, I'll be like, it was just a little fight. I'll be trying to downplay it. And my friends will be looking at me like, girl, is you crazy? You know what I'm saying? And I would just look at them like, y'all don't understand. Y'all not in love. Like, I would kind of shut my friends down. So, understand, like, when you strong and wrong or wrong and strong, there's nothing anyone could tell you. Like, you have to realize, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to sit around and after the fight and realize, oh my God, I got a bald spot. Oh my God, my room is a wreck. Oh my God, like, and to be honest too, like, my mom is someone who like dealt with an abusive relationship in my past. So I seen abusive relationships. So I assume like that's kind of normal. You know what I'm saying? Like some relationships are like a little more toxic. So some relationships are just like, that's real love. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fight and y'all still together. Oh, that's real love. That's strong love. So I used to think that was like what it was supposed to be. Like in my mind at that time, I was convinced that I'm in love. Yes, it's a little toxic. No one understands what I'm going through. And this is it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, the sun got a little bright, but because y'all know I'm at the window. But, I was just like, this is what it's supposed to be. And as time, passed, there was a lot of signs that I ignored, like the controlling kind of thing. Like, I just thought like, oh, okay, you stand up for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to just say it. I was just, how would you say it? Dumb for love or something like that. Like, I just wanted to believe in my mind that the person I loved me back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to believe that. Now, meaning that's what I believed at the time. But I guess something deep down eventually told me like, girl, if you don't get up out of here. So, eventually, like over time, because as I said, it was 3 years. So like my friends used to record us having fighting and play it back, and I would still go back. You know what I'm saying? And I was not leaving. Guys, when your friend is getting abused, he or she is not leaving. He or she is believing that this is what love is, okay? And the only reason why that relationship is over right now is because they ended up cheating. You know what I'm saying? So I got cheated on, which hurt me more than a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like I was stronger than a little fight. So, guys, who knows if I will be able here to even share this with you. And I'm being so vulnerable right now that I'm just like, oh my God, like, girl, what is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? But when you don't work on your self-love, you will take any and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, people will literally like kiss my butt. I mean, maybe not literally. I'll be like, no, I'm not kissing your butt. You know what I'm saying? But like, we think that love is doing whatever someone wants to do with us. And that's a mistaken kind of like interpretation of what love is supposed to be. And before I got cheated on, we was on campus. So when we had a fight, like the staff got involved, right? So when the staff got involved for this one big fight, like it was a big fight. Like it was over like I cut on the lights or something, and then I cut on the lights, and then it was just like I'm asleep. You know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, but I gotta study. You know what I'm saying? Like Get over it. And then it was just like, boop. You know what I'm saying? Then once that boop, it's just like, we fighting. So we was fighting so bad, like we was not stopping. Like it's like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like it's cats and dogs up in there. Like, so, you know, higher up has to come and break up the fight. Ooh. You heard some noise. So when higher up came and break up the fight or whatever, it was kind of like scary. Definitely, it was like a all white school. So, well, not all white school, not to say it like that, but it was like upstate New York. So it's like, it's more serious. You know what I'm saying? Like in New York, we used to fight. It's like people fight, we break it up. You know what I'm saying? But there, it's like, okay, we scheduled you to see the therapist. You know what I'm saying? You need to seek help because you are in this relationship, and none of y'all won't leave. So, cause I would leave, but I'll come right back. So it's like I never really left. You know what I'm saying? Or like I'll be like ignoring the situation, and then they be there knocking on the door, like, hey, talk to me, and then you kind of give in because you like, okay, I love you, okay, I'll talk to you, okay, I accept your apologies. Anyway, so we sitting down, fast forward from that crazy fight we had, we sitting down and we talking to the therapist, right? And the therapist looks at me, and the therapist look over, at my significant other, and it's like, this is not love. Like, he said it just like that. He was just like, this is not love. And I looked and I was like, this is not love. Like, the way he said it, I was just like, he hating. Guys, like, it's a mental issue there. Like, I'm laughing a little bit, but it's really not funny. I'm more of laughing at myself because, like, I just can't believe that I stayed there for 3 years, like, and I wasn't leaving. Like, I would leave, but I didn't really mean it. You know what I'm saying? But then once I got cheated on, you know what I'm saying? Cheating hurt me more than physical abuse. So understand, guys, like, send this to a friend or send this to who I want to send to, because they not understanding that abuse is worse than someone cheating, okay? Because when you get abused and you get hit and you crying and you going through all that emotions of toxicity, you are broken, like, you are in like a deeper type of pain that lasts for years and years and years. Because now when you try to move on and have other relationships, that scar is like, it's like there, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you're kind of afraid to make someone else mad because you are a little traumatized from being abused. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what it was like to be with this person. So to try to move on without really getting help is causing more toxic to your life. Because now when you go to a new relationship, now you're treading so lightly. You know what I'm saying? Now you in this new relationship, you left, okay? So now you're treading so lightly because you don't want the relationship to end. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now you kind of become the do girl, Now you're like, okay, I gotta do this, I gotta be perfect, everything has to be perfect. I can't do anything wrong. If I do anything wrong, I'm gonna get abused. Like, you're internally, you see how I'm expressing this, y'all? I'm feeling this. Y'all don't understand. Let me take a breath. Lord, I gotta talk about this. I do. Okay. All right. Guys, understand, when you are in an abusive relationship and you try to move on, I'm gonna have to do a part 2 for sure. I'm gonna just let y'all know, because I know there's some stuff that I missed, and when I rewatch it, I'm gonna be like, oh my God. So look out for part 2. When you're in this abusive relationship, okay, you are looking at yourself so low that you will let someone hit you, call you names, belittle you. You will let someone treat you like garbage on the floor. and then still turn around and truly love them. Turn around and truly want a relationship to work. See a future. Help them out. You know what I'm saying? Like, help them with this, help them with that. You will still be there with them. And they're showing you that they don't like, love, or want you. Because if they wanted you, they would not treat you like that. Excuse me. They wouldn't turn around and just cheat on you like nothing happened, and then, try to throw dirt on your name and make it seem like, oh, well, I cheated on you because we fought. No, we fought because,